We start this new story thousands of years ago, when strange beasts from the Black Abyss entered the world. But it was the monument's appearance which brought humankind hope for survival. And since then humankind has been endowed with the powers of classes by the monuments, fighting desperately against those otherworldly beasts, and after many level-ups, humankind drove the beasts back into the abyss and saved their own land. From then on, China set their provincial capital city at the location of the 9 monuments, and every year, an awakening ceremony begins for selecting the forces of humankind that will fight against the Black Abyss from the high school students. Because the strange beasts are still active within the abyss, and if the humans wish to defeat them completely, they need the youth's power. And so now we are at the 53rd awakening ceremony at Lintian City Monument Branch. We have what I guess the principal telling the students that the ceremony is about to begin, and he tells the students that during the ceremony the monument will randomly assign them with a class based on their personal talents. Master tells them that whether they get a combat class or a life class, they must contribute to their country in the future because their country's future lies in their hands. Students are ready. After 18 years of hard study, it's finally time to awaken. One student is thinking of getting a warrior so he can join the union and earn a salary without doing anything. But the other guy tells him that it's not easy to become a warrior, and he should know that the success rate to become a combat class in their high school is only 50%. This group notices this student named Lin Tianhao still sleeping while everyone else is excited. This Lin is a very well-known poor student in the school, so he's the MC. Other students state that it would be a blessing if MC could get a class that could change his fate. They laugh and states that the class of a sewerage beastmaster would suit MC. And so MC finally wakes up. Nice character design. And Lin is second last in the school's ranking. But somehow he made it to the awakening ceremony. But what class will he get? This gray guy appears next to MC and asks what class is he aiming for. Lin tells him that the goal is, of course, an S-level talent or a hidden class. Hearing this, other students start laughing at MC because last time his potential rating was C. Lin would be lucky to get a life class. MC checks his stats, and yes indeed. According to the ratings, he's a waste. But who says Lin can't turn into a phoenix? Lin thinks that time travel has already happened. So can't there be another miracle? No matter what, Lin is hoping for a good class. Seriously, the art style is clean. Now Class 2 students are invited to the stage for the ceremony. And we see this student Wang Dong. Seriously, he's a student. Alright, Dong is invited to the stage for his class. This Dong thinks that Lin is a trash, and he should just watch him get a class. Dong touches the monument and Masters tells us that it takes 5 seconds. Even if he's feeling unwell, he should be patient during the process, and so Dong waits. Following the Holy Light's guidance, the awakening was successful, and this Dong awakens as a warrior, but his talent is C. This female instructor tells Dong that C-level talent is the best among ordinary people, and she hopes Dong can become a qualified warrior soon. Dong is like given his hunter license, and tells him to join the Union Center as soon as possible. There someone will teach him about his class. These thick female students think that Dong is doing amazing, and they want him to take them with him. These girls remind him not to forget them when he enters a dungeon next time. They think Dong is lucky for getting a warrior class. With it, he'll get a stable job. They are so envious. Dong thanks these girls, and as he is walking back, he bumps into Lin and starts mocking him. Dong didn't notice there was someone else here, but it's the loser of their class. Lin thinks that this Dong is always trouble, and not he's gotten the warrior class. Lin is going to suffer even more. Even other students start ganging up on him, and they tell him to apologize to Dong. Students are annoyed by Lin always being so cool. Dong tells other students that's enough. He's in a good mood today, so he won't let this bastard MC to ruin his mood. Dong is ready to treat his group to a meal at the pub in town. MC can't believe this bully became a warrior. Everyone is wondering what class this loser will get, and they are sure MC won't get anything good. And so next, Lin is called to the stage, and he is present. Lin makes it up to the stage, thinking anything will do. Lin is okay with combat, mage, and even support class. Anything will do. All worried, MC puts his hand forward and places it on the monument, and in that instant the monument erupts with power. Seeing this bright light, MC wonders if his life is going to turn around. Even the master wonders what's going on. A lot of smoke is coming out from the monument. Announcer is about to announce Lin's class, and MC is a Summoner. Seeing this, other a-hole students start laughing at MC for getting such a trash class. Summoner is a combat class, but its training is expensive, and the results are mostly average. Students think that this summoner class is even worse than a life class. But suddenly MC hears a ding and system pops up. Host awakening detected, and Lin can bind himself to the Abyss Lord, and that way he can obtain an SSS level talent. This is the Abyss Lord system, and he gets an SSS level talent every 10 levels. MC can't believe what's going on with the system. Lin does some quick math and figures out that he'll get 10 SSS level talents at 100 levels. Announcer hands him the license, but MC is still thinking about the talent extraction, and right then and there, Lin does the binding. System congratulates him and tells us that Lin just learned SSS level Demon Sacrifice. This talent sacrifices the host's unrecoverable HP to directly level up a summon and demonize it, gaining spirit power from. Hell, demonized summons can still gain EXP and level up through battle. MC thinks about this permanent deduction of HP and realizes that this price is high, but as a summoner, he doesn't need to fight himself. As long as his summons are strong, that's good enough. In the future, Lin can choose to increase his HP through equipment. Now we are told that 100 HP limit sacrificed can increase the summon by 1 level. Lin's current HP points are 1000, and he needs to have at least 100 for himself. This means MC could level up his summons to level 9 from the start. But still, he shouldn't let his guard down. He should use this talent with caution. Now we see that even the announcer lady tells MC to not be discouraged. Even if he got a useless class, there are other options. MC thanks this teacher for the concern, but he is sure he can make a difference in this world. Teacher, being an absolute shit, is still slightly mocking MC. Other students are making fun of MC that if he's a summoner, he should just go home and think about a way out. MC is walking back and wonders if being a summoner is really useless. But even if he is, Lin is locked in and decides that he will become a great summoner who stands on top of the world. Scene shifts, and MC is back home, and he is greeted by his sister, who is literally in a towel. She asks, what did he get? Summoner. MC replies. Sister, now looking extra wet, states, isn't summoner a useless class? Lin grabs her towel and says yes. MC starts wiping her dry. Sister tells him to not be worried. She'll be getting her class next year. She'll become a mage and protect him. MC looks at those perky boobs, which is wrong in so many ways in this context, and starts blushing, and he puts the towel over her face and moves around. MC tells her that he is a strong summoner, so there's no need to worry about him. She just needs to protect herself. Sister is mad that her brother is bullying her and treating her like a kid again. MC gets away to check his phone and tells her to let him be for a bit, and she should entertain herself. Lin gets a text to gather in the class, and so he doesn't have time to worry about other things. We start the next chapter in the classroom. Teacher tells the students that the class classification ceremony went well. 5 people got combat class, 8 people became mages, 11 people became supports, and 1 person became a summoner. Now we see Dong and his friend making fun of Lin again. How a useless person got a useless class. They think that once someone becomes a summoner, their life is over. Lin is trying his best to ignore them. Teacher now states that Lin's situation is rather special, so he gives MC an introductory book for summoners which should be helpful. Teacher tells him if there are any difficulties he should come to him. MC thinks the dust on this book quite thick. Maybe the summoner class is really useless. Teacher now tells everyone that they want to collect data on the students who have gotten a class, and is that Hatsune Miku in the front. Teacher tells him that all the other classes will be present, so they better not embarrass him. Scene shifts and we are outside. Master now informs us that class talent test is about to start. This mage guy goes first and hits the magic device with a Kamehameha, scoring 73 points. Now Dong attacks with his sword and gets 89 points. Master tells him it's a pretty good high score. With this, he should be the first in class, and next is Lin's turn. MC summons his magic staff, and standing in front of the device, Lin thinks that he did see some basic summoning techniques from the book, but he hasn't tried them yet. But he's going to try his best to save the situation. So Lin opens the book and starts reading some summoning spell and generating a lot of wind. Teachers know the stance and spell MC is using, but they are not sure. Students are getting pushed back from the wind, and they wonder what the heck is Lin summoning, and Papa Slime comes out. A cute slime. Even Lin is like WTF. Seeing this, everyone starts laughing at him. They ask what can a slime possibly do? It's not even good enough to mop the floor with. Someone please slap these background students. They are so annoying. MC can't believe this clingy slime is what he summoned. This cute guy is an elementary slime with corrosive slime, and slime spilt as its only skills. MC is angry and annoyed at this cute slime and the fact that its attack power is only 9 points, which is like a tickle at this point. Slime is sad on seeing its mother like this. But teacher are shocked to see the score, which is showing 888, but it changes to 9, which shocks everyone even more. Teacher now encourages MC that 9 points are better than none. Lin asks if he can try again, and the teacher allows this poor student. MC is ready to try out his skills. He's about to use his SSS level talent Demon Sacrifice. System tells him that after the sacrifice, the summoned creature will be permanently enchanted and leveled up. At first, Lin is going to try it with 200 points. Dong yells at MC. What's the point of trying? What will change even if Lin does it 100 times? He asks, but Lin ignores him and sacrifices 200 points from his 1000 HP. Blue Slim starts surging with power and soon turns into ketchup red slime. Everyone is shocked to see this, but the slime is not done and is still evolving. MC wonders if this is the demonized slime, and yes it is. Now it's elementary level 3 with 1200 HP, attack point 120, and a new skill called the Demon Dance, and it looks very menacing. Now Lin commands it to attack. This demon octopus slime charges forward and jumps, and bam, it slams into the machine, and the machine starts spinning like crazy. Dong, Master, and the students are shocked to see the score. Even Lin cannot believe this highest score of 120 points. We start the next chapter with everyone completely losing it over the score. People can't believe this last ranking guy is this strong. Lin scored more point than Dong, and Dong finds it impossible that Lin scored that much. He's getting even more pissed because the Chinese god of war Fang Chanyun's test score was only 101 back then. How can Lin score 120? Dong wonders if Ling tempered with the machine because he tested twice, and now he's sure that Lin cheated. First he got 9 points, and now 120. How is that even possible? Something is totally fishy. MC thinks that he did temper with the results, but he used the skill on his slime, not the machine. Teacher also believes that MC cheated. Lin keeps telling the teacher he didn't cheat, but the teacher moves forward. Teacher checks the machine, and on seeing the screen he announces that the machine malfunctioned. Lin didn't cheat, and this calms down Dong and everyone. They think there's no way Lin could surpass Dong. Students asks what should they do about Lin's points. This piece of ultra shit. Dong tells everyone that Lin's points should be 9 because the machine worked fine on the first try. But the teacher tells everyone since the machine is damaged, Lin's result will be invalidated. He'll retake the test next time. MC can't believe this teacher is giving him another chance. These whole students start rioting that the teacher should be fair and give Lin 9 points. But we see the machine smoking in the back. Teacher has made the decision, and since the machine is damaged, Lin and all those who didn't take the test will try again when they repair the machine. This decision is making the students angry, and this one student is about to curse at the teacher, but Dong gives him a death stare, which shuts him up. Dong now walks up to MC and tells him to keep on dreaming. He'll still be a trash even after the next test. He can't turn into a phoenix out of the blue. Now Dong tells others that they should go to the first level of the Black Abyss. They should leave this trash here. MC remembers that first level of the Black Abyss is a newbie's dungeon. MC thinks that this dungeon is a good option to try his demon slime, and so everyone leaves for the dungeon. Now we see some repair workers come to fix the machine, and they wonder if the machine was hit by a student with such a strong external force. They wonder if this school has gotten another genius student. As everyone is moving towards the dungeon, some old man appears in front of MC and tells Lin that he sees a great potential in him to be a summoner. MC thinks that this line from the old man sounds familiar. This old man now offers Lin a magic stick, which is a summoner staff, and he will give it to MC for 300 gold coins. MC is annoyed that this old man is selling this broken piece of wood for 300 gold coins. Old guy tells MC that he's selling this stick for 300 because it's Lin. If it was someone else, he would sell it for 3,000. MC takes the stick, and it does seem that power is overflowing from it. Lin now thinks that there is no Summoners Association in the world, which makes this item very rare, so he should buy it. Old man reminds him that it'll be 300 gold coins. But this poor MC has only 92 gold coins, so he asks the old man for a discount. Old Fart takes the 92 coins as a deposit because he knows they are destined to meet again. These 92 coins will make sure the staff doesn't go to anyone else. And if Lin wants it, he needs to go to the deepest part of the dungeon and bring him a treasure, then he can get the staff. All angry now, MC asks if he can take back his words. Lin just accepted an NPC mission. Old man gives him a letter and states that he'll know when he reaches the deepest part of the maze. This letter is some contract and the old man is trying to put Lin's thumb on it. And he gets a thumbprint and tells MC to go ahead and remember this agreement. Lin is like WTF, but he moves on. Teacher appears and asks what this old guy named Elder Fong is doing here. Teacher now informs the elder that the testing machine broke down today, and so they rescheduled the test. Elder asks if this teacher knows Lin. Teacher replies yes, and that Lin is from his class. Teacher states that he is a poor child who got the summoner class, which means his future will be difficult. Elder Fong agrees that road ahead for Lin will be difficult. Scene shifts, and we are at the first level of the Cold Valley Abyss. And this massive purple vortex is the entrance to the first level. MC tells us that first level is known as Cold Valley, and it requires 3 to 5 people, and the restriction level is 1 to 10. Those who enter beyond that level will be removed by the supervisor. So MC can't go alone because minimum number of team members is 3. MC checks the leaderboard, and number 1 is the guy named Fong Changyun. Now Lin tells us that as long as he gets first place in the list at the end of the month, he'll get amazing rewards. MC checks the list of rewards, and he is interested in the gold newbie breastplate because it's a great equipment in the early stages, and with only 120 HP points limit, Lin's going to have to fight for the first place. Someone appears behind this loser who got 9 points. They can't believe this poor MC is thinking of fighting in the first place, considering Lin's level he won't even last 10 seconds. It's those bullies again. They ask why did a summoner even came to the abyss? He should just return home. MC tells them it's none of their business. These bullies remind MC that he needs a party of 3 to enter the dungeon. They mock MC to try and get in first, and so Dong and his group start broadcasting that they have 1 C-level warrior and 2 E-level mages. Is there anyone who wants to join their party? People around the gate hear that there's a warrior looking for a party. They immediately get ready to join Dong. Every ice and fire mage healers are trying to join Dong. So Dong shows his 2 from the crowd, and the group is glazing over Dong and how they need to stick with him because he's aiming for the first place. The new group member states that if Dong is aiming for the fastest, then they can't fall behind. Just as they are about to enter the gate, Dungeon burps out bones and skeleton of previous party. Seeing this, the new members get scared, but Dong is not bothered. Mage from Dong's party tells the new members to follow closely. If they fall behind, this will be their result. And with that, they enter the dungeon. MC sees them going in and thinks that Dong and his mages are not good people, and the new members will most likely end up dead, although the dead can be resurrected, but the price isn't small. And so completing the dungeon with one's life is the best option. MC displays his ID in the air that he is a level 1 S-class summoner. Some people are interested in the S-class, but when they see he's a summoner they back out. They thought they could get someone strong to hang on to, but he's just a weakling, so they'll wait a little longer. We start the next chapter with MC and everyone looking at someone. It's this super thick and beautiful E-level bard class girl named Li Shui. And we are told a bard should be above D level to apply effective buffs to the team. Looking at her, MC thinks that she must have been waiting here for days. So he goes up to her and asks if she's like to form a team with him. She looks at the S-level summoner and starts blushing that MC is asking her. Lin tells her that he wants to compete for the rankings, but no one wants to team up with him. So would she like to team up? And he puts out his hand. Li thinks that an S-level summoner wants to compete for the rankings. It's impossible. But it would be a pity to miss up the opportunity to team up with such a handsome guy. This bard is already falling for Lin, and so she agrees. They both introduce themselves, and they successfully form a team. Lin now tells her that he'll be responsible for cleaning the monsters when they enter. She just needs to try and protect herself. Okay, let's just call her Waifu. And Waifu is all hard-eyed at the thought that MC is going to protect him. So she agrees to protect herself and not cause him any trouble. Now they need to find one more person. Suddenly everyone starts looking at this divine beauty. This thick white hair beauty is Su Chinger, a level 1 druid. Every player is trying to get her to join their party. Some players already went to the abyss twice. If she joins them, she won't have to do anything. But Su is annoyed by all these trash people. MC knows that she is from their school, and her name is Belle Su Chinger. Su looks at Lin and can't believe this loser from her school actually got the summoner class. And now she's wondering if she teams up with this introverted guy. MC is like, what's going on? And so this new waifu orders Lin to let her join his team. Hearing this, every male at the scene gets infuriated, and all confused Lin asks, me? Su holds his hand, tells him, yes, you. Man, back-to-back 2 waifus. Other people are getting mad that this beauty queen is joining this pig MC. Lin is like, why are you people blaming me when she forced it on me? New waifu gets mad and tells everyone to fuck off. She already joined a team, and she is ready to go to the Black Abyss. Lin tells her to wait and asks why did she join their team. Waifu tells her that she wants to compete for the list, and she needs 2 accessories. No one will look down on her if she leads them both to the first place. Lee can't believe that they are accessories. MC wonders if she is calling them trash. Su tells them to not just stand there and move on. This introvert MC is annoyed that it became a group with 2 waifus. Lee asks if it's going to be just the 3 of them. But there are no suitable people around to join right now. MC tells Lee if she encounters danger, she can just leave the battle and the team if she wants to. Lee accepts and all 3 enter. The gate scene shifts and we see footprints in the snow. We are inside the cold valley abyss, and it's very cold. Our team is shivering. Seeing the frozen plants, MC states that the warm clothes he bought before are completely useless here. This thick bard now tells them that she knows a low-level cold-resistant buff. And so Lee starts singing, and this heat mana cover surrounds the team. Su is glad that Lee has some use. Not feeling cold anymore, MC states that they should hurry it up, because everyone is competing for the top spot. But MC notices some eyes staring at him from a distance, and it's a corrupted, wandering wolf. And its lore is that the animal's souls trapped in the cold abyss cannot rest, so they occupy twisted bodies. Also, the design is cool. Lin and party are familiar with this monster, and Su is glad this wolf came right on time for her to practice. This waifu straight up enters her Sulong form. This is her beast form, Civet Cat. Lin is shocked to see this half-beast form from this druid. Cat dashes forward and leaps at this corrupted wolf, and holy crap, this panel cooks hard. So does this waifu. She attacks the wolf multiple times, doing a bunch of damage. Lin figures out that this druid's claws do scaling damage and have a bleeding effect. Other waifu is amazed on seeing this. Cat Lady got some wolf skin and wolf fangs as items, but she is going to give them to Lee as a thank you for the cold resistance buff, because she doesn't like to owe others. But the bard tells her that there is no need, and they decide to move on. More wolves come in front of them, but are thick. Cat waifu is ready and charges forward, and this cat is straight up ripping these wolves apart. But it's getting difficult for waifu to take on 3 at once, and she's hurt. Lee asks if Su is injured, but this cat is locked on getting the first place. Bard tells her that she can chant a low-level HP recovery spell, but Cat Lady tells her to save her mana. Her low-level skill can't add much HP. So Su takes out a healing potion and drinks it to recover her HP. MC tells Lee that it's okay, no need to worry, and so the party moves forward. But suddenly Su steps on a trap magic circle. She knows this is bad, but that under-boob camera angle. Damn. Now we see the trap activated a giant log which is coming down on Su, and it slams right in front of waifu. But wait, it wasn't a log but a hammer from this giant corrupted zombie. This is a big boy, and waifu thinks that this monster could be trouble. Lee tells us that this is a hidden elite monster, and wonders why is it appearing here. MC states that maybe Su killed a lot of wandering wolves and somehow attacked the elite. Su, on the other hand, is getting absolutely wrecked by this new monster. Su now realizes that this bastard is too fast, and it launches waifu across the snow field. This thick cat hits a rock and is hurt everywhere, but she is looking fine to me. Monster is about to finish off Su. Lee tells MC that they need to do something to save her. Monster is about to swing the hammer on this wrecked waifu, but Lin quickly summons the demon slime, and from a huge cloud of smoke appears this ketchup demon slime. Lin orders this red Gongar Pokemon to use the demonic dance skill. Slime locks in the command and dashes towards the monster at supersonic speed. Just as the hammer is about to turn waifu into cat food, Slime comes in front of it, grabs Sue, and goes back to Lin. Hammer comes down and destroys the ground. But the monster is confused. There is no thick cat lady on the ground. MC tells the monster to look carefully. Whether it hit or not, Ketchup Slime is back with MC, and Sue is resting in Lee's boobs. MC now tells Lee to take Sue to the nearby treatment zone and leave this elite zombie to him. This elite zombie is now charging at MC. Seeing this, MC commands the Ketchup Slime to use Slime Spit. Slime jumps up ready to attack and starts throwing red ketchup balls at the monster. Slime is straight up looking more menacing than the zombie monster. We start the next chapter right where we left off, and Demon Slime is raining down Slime Spit on to this undead monster. And it looks like this Ketchup Slime shot some spicy sriracha at the monster and it hits. But it's not that effective and monster swings back. Lin tells Slime to use the demon dance again, and Slime quickly gets back to MC. Lin thinks that monster's defense is too high, and his slime can only do 50% damage. He needs to think of some other way. Monster now gives out a loud scream because the slime is melting its body. That's what Lin figures out as well. And now this melting undead is charging at the slime. MC thinks quickly and orders the slime to demon dance and use demon spit at the monster's ankles. Slime slithers towards the monster and hits its ankles. Monster knows it not getting out alive, and so the monster falls on its face. Now we see that Bard is singing and trying to heal Sue. Cat Waifu is barely conscious, but looking at Lin, she thinks that MC is very strong. Lin has figured out that the monster's lower body defense is weaker, so he orders the slime to keep attacking the legs. Slime jumps up and starts throwing these acid balls on the monster, and this acid rain is melting the monster while doing a lot damage. And it's done. MC killed the zombie and gained 120 EXP, and it drops some items. MC gains enough EXP to level up thanks to the higher level kill. Both waifus are amazed at how strong Lin is. He killed that elite monster instantly. They wonder if a summoner is usually this strong. Sue states that it's not that the summoner class is strong. It's Lin who's strong. Sue still can't believe MC killed that monster. It doesn't matter how smart he is. MC is terrifyingly strong. MC now appears in front of this waifu and asks how is she doing. Waifu starts blushing and tells him that it's just a minor injury. No need to fuss about it. Lee tells Lin that her chant is restoring HP too slow. They need to stop and rest, but Sue doesn't agree. She wants to compete for the top spot, so they can't rest. Barely standing up, she tells the team that she can still fight, so they should move forward, but waifu trips and falls on MC. Lin now states that how can she compete for rankings if she dies? Now listening to MC, she thinks that it makes sense and they should take a break. MC tells them that the map showed a cave nearby, so they should rest there for one night. And now the whole team is inside the cave. Lin tells the waifus to rest. He will go on patrol first. Lee is very tired from using up a lot of mana and quickly goes to sleep while the others are still talking. MC tells Sue that she should rest too. He's going out to look around. Waifu tells him to wait and thanks him for saving her. MC looks at her with a questionable stare. Waifu tells him to stop looking at her like this and states that she's not an ungrateful person. All ashamed, she goes to sleep and tells him to forget everything she said. MC now thinks that this arrogant lady is really something. Waifu is still trying to look at him. She is clearly in love. MC walks outside thinking that he defeated a monster and reached level 3, so he better check his stats. And yes, all his stats have increased. MC got a new skill which is equal to an amplification buff. This skill is fully armored. MC also got 400 HP, which means he can level up the slime to level 4. But MC needs to find another way to increase his maximum HP. But we'll think about that later. For now, he offers the 400 HP. His HP decreases and slime evolves get bigger, I guess. It goes from level 3 to level 7. Attack power goes to 140. So basically the overall stats improved, and it got a new skill called Split Red. MC now wonders if there is some difference between Split Clone and the original body. And so they are ready to try out the new skill. Slime jumps up and slams forward. Lin orders it to use Split, and this ketchup slime starts cloning itself. And now there are 2 ketchup slimes. Now their HP is halved. Defense is reduced, but agility is increased because they got lighter. MC is not sure for how long will this split last. But now we are told that it'll only last 3 minutes, which shocks MC because what can the slime do in only 3 minutes? But suddenly MC hears a shout from the cave. MC quickly looks back and wonders what happened. He knows that the waifus are in danger and runs towards the cave. And what we see is that some giant monster is staring at the girls, and they are telling it to stay away. MC sees this and quickly orders the slime to use slime spit on it. Ketchup slime squirts a bullet at this new monster. It hits, but barely does any damage. MC now orders the slime to start raining acid, but the monster starts spinning and deflects the acid rain. Now this monster jumps at the slime, scaring the little guy, and bam, knocks it away. But wait, there's more, and the monster catches up to the falling slime and smacks it again and again and again, causing the slime to take a lot of damage and bouncing it out from the cave. Lin, on seeing all this, tells the slime to retreat and use demon dance and acid slime. And so the slime slithers away from this rabbit monster, leaving behind an acid trail. But the rabbit knows how to evade. Lee can't believe this monster is moving that fast. Sue now tells us that this monster is the most difficult in the Cold Valley Abyss, the giant snow rabbit, and many teams have fallen prey to it. Sue wonders that they didn't enter its territory, so why is it attacking them? Lee is worried that this rabbit monster dodges all the slime's attack, so she asks if everyone should go and help. MC knows that it isn't good. Demon dance is on cooldown, so MC orders the slime to come back. But this rabbit monster keeps pounding this ketchup. It's not letting it get away. Lee's not having it and rushes in to help the slime. Sue tries to stop her, but Lee and her boobs keep moving forward. It looks like she is holding a stone. She throws the stone at the stupid rabbit and taunts it. To chase her, giant jacked rabbit is hit on the head, and it straight up gives a death stare at the waifu. Waifu literally shits herself on seeing this giant angry monster coming for her. Waifu quickly checks her bag and throws a carrot at the rabbit, and it hits the rabbit in the face, and it was just a hungry rabbit, and starts eating the carrot and becomes small and cute. Lin and the waifus are confused to see this. They can't believe this rabbit was just hungry. Sue now asks why was Lee even carrying carrots. She replies that because they are supposed to bring in some food, right? Hearing this, rabbit locks onto Lee and starts chasing her for the carrots. Waifu is running around throwing carrots like a farmer. Lin knows that they are nearly out of food, so they need to lure it in for the kill. Lin now tells Lee to throw her bag to Sue. Sue is not sure why her, but Lee has already thrown the bag. Sue catches the bag and rabbit locks onto her. This waifu transforms into her thick cat form and asks if MC has a plan. Rabbit now attacks Sue, but she is able to jump over it. Now, while Rabbit is focused on Sue, Lin tells her that of course he has a plan. He's going to kill it. Monster is getting stronger and faster. Waifu is barely dodging it. Sue is getting tired and asks MC what to do now. Lin tells it to lure it into the cave. Waifu understands the plan and quickly leaps towards the cave. Rabbit is literally on this cat's tail. Waifu now runs into a dead end, and she knows the rabbit is charging at full speed. So she jumps to the side, and the rabbit slams into the wall, and a giant rock falls onto its head. Lin activates the demon slime again, and so the ketchup slime shots up and starts raining acid on this rabbit. Lin starts giving off an evil smile and stating that the monster fell into his trap, and so he orders the slime to split and keep on using demon spit. Even the rabbit is shocked to see slime splitting. Rabbit is scared on seeing two of these ketchup slimes. Slimes are ready to digest the rabbit, and after doing a lot of damage, Lin has killed the rabbit and gained 200 EXP. He needs 100 more to level up. MC now realizes that it was just a level 8 monster rabbit, but it was very difficult to fight against it with a slime. Lin knows that slime's attacks are mostly AoE, that's why they are weak against a single enemy. MC is not sure what to do if he encounters another situation like this again. Lee is glad that the rabbit is down. She really thought she was going to die. Sue is mad that MC used her as a bait. Lin apologizes, but he knew Sue was the only one fast enough to dodge the rabbit. Waifu agrees. Sue now starts yelling at Lee for bringing carrots in the abyss, but Lee just wanted to bring some food. Sue tells her that no one wants to eat carrots, and she should take them out. Lee is about to take them out, but MC tells her to wait, and he tells them that killing the rabbit gave them 120 EXP, which is the highest EXP among all the monsters they have encountered so far. And if they can lure other snow rabbits here, they can level up really fast. MC now tells everyone that the condition to clear this dungeon is to defeat the Abyss boss at level 10, and in order to defeat that boss, they need to be level 4 or above. Both waifus are level 2 and Lin is at level 3. Love the chibi design for all of them to reach level, for they'll need to kill at least 5 snow rabbits. Lee gets worried because they already had a hard time killing just one, and how can they lure over more rabbits? Lin tells her not to worry. Last time they were the prey, but this time they are going to be the hunters. Cat waifu agrees. She wants to climb the rankings, so she doesn't have time to find monsters one by one. This way monsters can come to them. And so they start planning. So the first thing they do is put out a carrot, and finally a snow rabbit comes. Our chibi team is hiding behind the rocks, waiting to attack, and so all of them attack this scared rabbit. 3 hours later, they have killed a few rabbits. Lin is now at level 5 and the waifus are at level 4. They've finally leveled up enough. MC now checks the timer, and they have been in this abyss for 5 hours. Waifus are happy that they leveled up this much in just 5 hours. Previous first place holder Fong took 8 hours to clear the dungeon. Lee is excited and asks if they can break the record, but Sue tells her that it won't be that simple. Does she really think the boss will just sit there and let them kill it? MC agrees and states that according to the guide, the boss is a zombie leader who commands corrupted wolves and the undead to attack. It's not hard, but it's a war of attrition, and with their current situation, it would take 2 hours. Lee is worried and asks what now. Sue suggests that they should rest. MC agrees, and they decide to take half an hour break. Lin hopes that the boss battle later won't be too difficult, but suddenly they hear a loud noise from outside and wonder, what's that? So they rush out and see a glowing Pegasus. Lin wonders what's that, and it's an actual unicorn. It appears in the dungeon to protect other creatures. MC can't believe it's an actual unicorn, but he is glad that he actually encountered the hidden boss, but its stats are much stronger than the zombie boss. Slime is visibly pissed on seeing this horse. Horse starts glowing its horn and casting some spell, and Lin is enchanted and hypnotized by this beautiful horse. Slime is getting worried. Hypnotized MC starts walking towards a cliff, but the slime follows him and bites him on the arm. Lin wakes up from the pain and asks the ketchup slime what is it doing. MC wakes up and looks to the side. Both waifus are enchanted and are about to fall for this beauty. Lin and Slime charge at the girls and tackle them to the side. Boy, there are some serious jiggle physics going on in this panel. And now they all hide behind a giant rock. Even Sue is excited to see this hidden boss, but Lee asks, isn't the final boss supposed to be a zombie? Lin now tells everyone that this unicorn is a mythical creature that protects all living things. It's probably here because they killed all those rabbits. Lee now states that they also killed undead zombies and wolves, but nothing happened. So she wonders maybe it's because those were not living beings. Sue agrees. The plan was to follow the guide and kill the monsters along the way to reach the zombie boss. Who could have thought they'd encounter the hidden boss? And its stats are much higher. There's a high probability they will be wiped out. Bard starts crying because she didn't want to die yet, so she suggests that they run away. MC tells them that it'd be impossible to run. They've killed a lot of rabbits, and now they are marked. Lee states that it's her fault for bringing the carrots. They should have just killed the zombies along the way. Now they will die. MC grabs the shoulder of the crying waifu and tells her to stop saying stuff like this. Thanks to her, they got the chance to complete the level in half the record time. Now they can clear the level as long as they defeat this hidden boss. And when it comes to this hidden boss, MC is not going to let it hurt them. Busty Cat waifu is not afraid of this unicorn, and she tells them to not count her out. Lee is happy now and thanks the team for their support. Horse is like, shut up, and starts screaming. It found them, and the whole team is ready to fight. Now Unicorn uses Charging Thorn skill. Unicorn gallops forward and flies over the small canyon. Lin tells the girls to spread out. Horse crashes on them, but they already move to the side. Horn starts glowing again. This is his soul purifying song attack. Horse looks menacing while doing this soul purification. LOL. MC covers his ears and call out to the bard. Lee starts glowing her boobs. Oh, I meant her harp, and starts chanting multiple buffs and resistance spells. All these lullabies cause the unicorn to go to sleep, but suddenly it wakes up all angry and uses Stomping Charge to attack Lee. This golden glowing vibrating device is about to hit Lee, but Sue grabs the glow stick and moves the horse to the side. Cat waifu jumps up and using the force of her thick, juicy thighs, she knees the horse in the face, and she taunts the pony to catch her. Man, she looks so sexy. Horse is hit, and it is pissed. Waifu now starts running away and horse starts chasing her. It gets to and attacks with the horn. Waifu barely dodges it. While in the air, she understands why this is the hidden boss. Suddenly, the unicorn jumps up in the air to impale Waifu. MC, all worried, yells out to Su to watch out. We start the next chapter with Su getting impaled right through those juicy melons, and she is hurt. Su falls to the ground, and Lee quickly jumps in to help her. Now holding her, Lee is trying to wake her up, but the horn horse is charging its attack. Lin starts aura farming and summons the slime. It's their turn now, and this level 9 ketchup slime pulls up. Horse sensed the presence of this slime, but he is late to turn around. Slime has already jumped up and is in the air. Slime starts to load up his mouth gun and starts spitting acid. All that acid knocks down the flying horse. Su is awake now, and both the waifus are amazed how Lin and his slime are suppressing this hidden boss. MC now tells us that the unicorn's biggest weakness are dark element attacks, and that's why the demon slime is the perfect counter. Lin now orders the slime to keep attacking, and the spits keep raining down, and the poor horny horse is getting fucked. So instead of fighting, it tries to run away from this weird ketchup monster. Everyone realizes that it's trying to run, but Lin is not going to let this horse bitch escape. So he orders the slime to use corrosive slime and demon's dance. Slime starts melting like when you leave the ketchup out for too long and it gets all watery, and it shoots itself at the flying horse, zigzagging around it, and it catches up to the horse. This slime got more horsepower than the literal horse, and bam, right in the ribs. Horse is hit, and it falls down. Lin tells the slime that it was a job well done. Horse is not done and gets up quickly and starts using its supersonic wave attack. Lin and Lee quickly cover their ears, and after distracting others, Horse charges at the slime. Lin, barely holding on, commands the slime to dodge and split. Mythic Horn hits the slime, but it does 0 damage because the slime started splitting, and now there are two. Both slime attack the horse, but Unicorn uses its stomp skill. MC is worried and thinks that they need to end this quickly. His armament is almost over, so he orders the slime to become acidic. But now we see that Unicorn has stomped on one slime clone, while the other one jumped up. Now all acidic it splats onto the horse, and it starts doing acid damage. Man, look at the menacing slime smile. Horse is losing it from all this spicy sauce. Getting messed up, the Unicorn enters a frenzied state, seeing the horse going berserk. MC orders the slime to quickly get away, and after literally infecting the poor horse, Ketchup Slime jumps away from it and gets back to Lin. Horse gets up, not ready to give up. Now both MC and the Unicorn look at each other. Both of them are on their last legs, it seems. MC now wonders why it stopped attacking, but now he is shocked to see something coming out from the Unicorn's purple blood. Cat Waifu is back up after getting healed and charges at the horse. She asks why is MC standing still. He should hurry and deliver the final blow. Lee runs to help too, but MC tries to stop them. Something is not right. Su tells him that he's taking too long. She jumps up looking absolutely sexy and menacing, ready to handle this. MC can't believe it. With a powerful claw attack, Waifu finishes off the Unicorn. Even she is impressed with what she just managed to do. While dying, the Unicorn starts crying. Waifu sees this and quickly steps back. She is shocked to see this creature cry. Now suddenly this dying horse gives out a huge sonic wave blast, which shakes the whole dungeon. Noise is so piercing that our party can barely hold on. And so because of all this vibration, huge rocks start to fall. One of them is about to hit MC, so he commands the slime to swallow it. And that's exactly what it does. Slime sucks in the giant boulder and holds it in, and it dissolves the shit out of this boulder, and it's done, completely gone. The party knows this is not good. The whole place is collapsing. MC tells the waifus to get to him quickly. Lee and her boobs barely dodge a boulder, but Su is charging at these rocks straight on and slicing them with her paws. Waifu is moving like lightning and dodging all the boulders. Now the whole party is sheltering under this slime umbrella. Su asks what's going on. Why is everything falling around them? Lin tells us that the guardian beast of this area is dead. They killed it, and so the magic in the area is dissipating. But suddenly MC is shocked to see a boulder is about to fall on this dying horse, so Lin orders the slime to use split and protect the Unicorn. So the slime chirps out a small slime, and it jumps to protect the Unicorn, and right on time it absorbs the boulder and dissolves it. Slime sees that even more rocks are falling, so it quickly makes an umbrella over the horse. Unicorn coughs up blood, and the mountain stops collapsing, and the party goes to check the horse. Cat Waifu is shocked to see the horse and asks what's going on. MC states that the unicorn's blood had healing properties. That's why the land started recovering when the blood touched the ground. MC now notices that the horse is still shaking and not dead. Sue tells him to just kill it so they can leave the abyss. MC stops her and states that they can't kill it yet. Waifu is angry and states that he tried to stop her earlier too. What's he going on about? Sue is confused to see that Evenly thinks that there is something off about this unicorn. MC thinks that just now it was trying to tell them something. Unicorn suddenly perks up, and seeing this, Lee quickly jumps back. Sue tells everyone that they can't wait any longer. They need to kill it. But MC keeps telling her to wait, and Sue keeps telling him that they don't have time to wait. Horse is moving like crazy, like it's in a lot of pain, and we see something poking out from its belly, and all of them notice a horn pierce out, and a majestic, cute baby unicorn comes out. Sue is shocked to see another unicorn, and this waifu is mad and looking absolutely gorgeous. She believes that this hidden boss can reincarnate, so she's going to kill this baby unicorn before it recovers. Lin gets in her way again and tells her to hold on. Sue is about to swing her claws, but MC doesn't move and is clawed in the face from one of waifu's monster finger, and it draws blood, and this blood from MC drops onto the horn of this baby unicorn, and the horn starts glowing. Waifu is pissed and asks WTF is he doing? And now we are told that a contract has successfully been formed. Confused as fuck now they look at the unicorn, but suddenly a beam of light comes for MC, probably from the small horse, and this light hits MC right in the head. System now tells us that MC got this level 1 Abyss Unicorn Juvenile. It's just as MC thought. MC knew the unicorn's reaction earlier was it protecting the baby inside it. MC could never have imagined that the baby could actually be contracted, and like that MC gets his second Pokemon, and the baby unicorn disappears. Waifu's asks what's going on, where did the unicorn go? But suddenly the mommy unicorn starts glowing and the whole area starts shaking again. The ground starts splitting open. Sue quickly grabs Lee and starts running away, but she sees MC just standing by the body and asks WTF is he doing just standing there? They need to run, mother. Unicorn's blood is healing the area, but the mana is gone, and that's why the dungeon is collapsing. Good boy MC gets down on his knee and tells the mother horse that he's taking her baby and he'll make sure it's safe. Oh, that was nice. We start the next chapter with Lin checking his stats while the whole area is collapsing. Slime seems very worried. MC got a unicorn horn, a magic chest, and unicorn blood. Slime is trying to move him, noticing the earthquake going on. System now congratulates them on breaking the record. The rankings are currently being updated. MC can't believe it, they did it. Waifus have moved to the side and are yelling at MC to get to them quickly. And finally Lin gets up to jump, but it's too late. The ground under him cracks, and MC starts to fall. Waifus get worried. Lin is now falling into the abyss, but suddenly notification pops up, asking MC if they want to leave the dungeon, and MC clicks on yes, and all of them vanish from the dungeon. Waifus are the first ones to come out. Lee really thought she was going to die, and bam. Now MC slams out of the dungeon. Both Lee and Sue run to him. Cat Waifu is mad and ready to hit MC, but he tells her to calm down, while our party is doing their own thing. Other people around the gate notice that the leaderboard changed. A new person is on the list, but the list hasn't changed for ages, so they wonder who it is, but they think that no one can break Fong's record. Gate starts glowing like crazy, indicating that someone is coming out. People think it must be the record-breaking team, so they gather around to see who it is, and they ask if Lin and his team broke the record. Lin and Sue notice the commotion, but these a-hole background people start talking that Lin and his team must have been forced out. It's not them for sure, and so they gather around the gate. Hearing them Chibi, Sue gets very mad and Chibi tries to stop her. Now MC notices people coming out from the dungeon, and it's them, that bastard Dong. And he notices that Lin is out too. He walks up to MC and states that he didn't expect a loser like Lin would come out alive. So he asks if they were teleported out by force. Dong now notices the school's bell and asks why. Is she with this loser? Mage Guy states that it's better to follow Dong, because he's a combat class. Waifu tells this filthy trash to get lost. This other guy from Dong's group gets pissed and tells waifu to not act so shameless with them. Just as these two are about to fight, Dong orders Yunfei to get back, acting all smug. Dong tells MC to notice the gap between them now, but MC just smiles and tells him to open his eyes and look clearly at the gap he's talking about. This makes Dong mad and he grabs MC by the collar, but Lin is still smiling, and suddenly everyone gets a notification. Rankings have been updated. Dong is shocked to see that current first place is Lin Tianhao. Even his goons can't believe Lin is number 1. Now Dong lets go off MC. Everyone else around the dungeon see that it's some guy named Lin. He has pushed a Fong from the top spot. A new god of war has appeared, so they start looking around for MC. Dong's minions can't believe this piece of shit MC got number 1. They are sure that MC cheated again. Yunfei starts yelling that MC cheated in the school test before. He is sure that the list was tampered with. He knows this guy is a cheating bastard. Other people start wondering if MC is really a great player, and if cheating is really possible. Now someone states that this is bullshit. This is the Black Abyss dungeon list. How dare Yunfei say that MC cheated? Yunfei gets mad and turns around to see who is interrupting him, but he starts shitting his pants on seeing these golden white party members with high levels, and their leader is Murong Yu, the golden divine lion. Wait, it's not a party, but 2 of them are the Murong siblings. Most of the players are seeing them for the first time. MC notices them too. Now we see that both Murong siblings, Yu and Shui, have titles like the Golden Divine Lion and Phantom Veil, and these titles are not easy to obtain, but others are not sure why they came here. MC now tells us that unlike them, those with family classes usually enter the Black Abyss through specific teleportation gates. But there are also family classes who come to form teams and enter the Black Abyss with the ordinary folk. But they seem to have already formed a team, so MC wonders what are they doing here. Dong goes to introduce himself to this busted queen. What even size are those double G? But Dong is completely ignored. Yunfei, acting all tough, yells at this beauty Shui. How dare she ignore Dong and go to that loser Lin? Dong is a holy warrior. Shui straight up gives them a death stare and states that it's a shame that such a person has appeared among the holy warriors. Hearing this, Yunfei gets mad, and we get a close-up of the boobs. This bastard mage is ready to throw hands, but Dong again stops him like a dog on a leash. Dong now tells her that it's okay if she looks down on him, but Lin is a piece of trash. He must have used some trick to get on top of the rankings, and he tells Lin that he got lucky this time. Next time he will show him true power. And with that, Dong and his thugs leave. Sue is glad that these annoying barking dogs are gone. Man, her mouth is as big as her boobs. Yu now appears in front of MC and states that he must be Lin, who just changed the rankings of the Black Abyss. Now, after taking off his glove, he puts his hand forward and introduces himself as Yu Murong. MC can't believe this fancy pants was looking for him. Shui calls MC a fool and tells him to shake her brother's hand. Brother tells sister that it's okay. MC is about to shake his hand and says hello, but Sue grabs his arm. All mad, she came forward and tells them to fuck off. Lin is teamed up with her. Yu is annoyed and tells Sue to back off. He is trying to talk to MC, but waifus are not going to let them snatch Lin, so Sue takes her party and starts to leave. But Shui stops them and states that she doesn't want to waste time. They want Lin. Other players are shocked to see that Murong family is trying to snatch a summoner, but he's no ordinary summoner. He broke the record. So teaming up with MC would mean that they broke the record. Not Sue and Lee, but our Bustacat waifu is not going to let this happen. She can't give up Lin, otherwise her record will be gone. Now this monk-looking guy comes in front of Sue and tells her to get aside. They must take MC away. Other players start to pressure Sue to just give up. Murong family has 2 A-level and 3 B-level members. Lee now holds on to MC and asks, "You don't want to team up with them, right?" He wouldn't dare. Sue yells, "Man, those triangle earrings are cute." Yu steps up and states that she doesn't have the power to decide for him, so they should ask MC what he wants instead. Now this Knight of the Golden Divine Lion sincerely invites Lin to join their team. Lin gets the invitation to accept or decline. Sue steps forward again and states that Lin won't accept, but MC is like, sure. Both waifus are shocked to hear this. Lin now confidently says sure. Sue is mad and asks what did he just say. Lee and her shocked boobs wonder why. Yu claps that MC made the right choice, and he tells MC to just accept the invitation. Lin is now staring at the notification window, ready to press a button. Sue yells at him to not do it. You is like they can break new records together. It's a win-win situation, right? Man, I don't like this creep. Like and subscribe for more. Next chapter starts with Lin shocking everyone because he pressed no on the invite window. Yu and his busted sister ask, "What the fuck does this mean?" MC tells them to stop being in such a rush. He'll join their team, but first they must agree to his conditions. Busta Bimbo is pissed and tells this summoner that letting him join is already a huge favor, so he needs to stop overestimating himself. And so MC tells these siblings to fuck off. No deal. Yu now stops and asks MC what are his conditions. MC tells him that it's just a few small requests. First condition, everyone must follow his command when they enter the Black Abyss. Second, without his permission, no one is allowed to steal Lin's experience. Third, all drops from defeated monsters belong to him. Busta Blonde is pissed to hear all this. Other students yell that these are tyrannical terms. Some other guy is with MC and believes that these conditions aren't too much. But if the siblings agree to these conditions, that means that Morong family must take orders from a summoner. But if they don't, they won't make it onto the leaderboards. Morong family needs to accept these terms if they want MC to join them. Other members of Morong group are not happy to hear this, and they tell their captain that Lin is clearly looking down on them. Sue is really happy to hear this. This massive boobs waifu now asks the sibling, "What's the matter? If they take it, then they should get on the leaderboard by themselves." Waifu is happy to hear that these background characters are amazed by Lin's guts to refuse the Morong family. Lin broke the previous record, so now even the mayor will give him a leeway. Yu's group members are ready to beat MC, but Yu stops and reminds them why they came here today. And he states that since Lin has no intention of teaming up with them, why is MC teasing them? MC tells him that he just doesn't like seeing people using their power to snatch others for their own team. Busta's sister is angry, but Yu stops her, and all menacing he tells MC that just because he topped the leaderboard he shouldn't get too full of himself, or it'll backfire. And with that, these Morong bastards leave. Waifu is like, good riddance. Busta's sister is going to remember MC and this insult. MC is ready to go back into the dungeon so that they could reach level 10, but suddenly MC starts feeling eerie. It's out Busta waifus, and they are angry, yelling at MC that he never intended to join them. So why the fuck he tricked them? They really thought MC was some heartless, ungrateful guy. Chibi MC is scared and wants a chance to explain, but Chibi waifus are not buying it. So they just beat the shit out of MC and head out to restock supplies. They'll meet back here later. MC is hurt and checking the time for when the dungeon opens again, and there's still 1 hour before they can re-enter. So MC is going to find some place to recover. Scene shifts to Lin walking in a forest and thinking that the experience from defeating Unicorn was enough to reach level 6. Now MC remembers that he has 2 Pokemon, and he should probably check out the baby unicorn. And if that's the case, so he starts channeling a big magic circle, and with his hands making Illuminati sign, he orders the unicorn to come forth. And so with this bright as fuck light, it's coming. Lin is looking forward to his unicorn, but poof. Nothing. Chibi MC is crying because his summon didn't show up. System now informs us that the summon failed because MC needs to confirm the status of this unicorn. Like some Digimon, MC needs to hatch the unicorn, and he clicks on yes, and it'll take 3 days to hatch. Lin will just have to wait. So he swipes the notification, and he sees the notification that he should check his loot from the dungeon. MC is ready to see what he got, but first, it's mail time. Blue's Clues reference. MC opens the mail, and it's the historical record gift pack. Plus MC got the title of the fastest man, but he has no idea what this title is supposed to mean, but screw it. Checking the gift pack is more important, and it's like a loot box, with a chance to get a bunch of stuff. MC is ready to open the completion chest first, and he got a piece of armor. Now it's time to open the other box. Lin is shocked to see what's in the box, and MC got silver-grade equipment from this chest. Now MC tells us that the equipments are ranked into 9 tiers, from no grade to divine. MC was not expecting to get this silver necklace right at the start, and so he quickly equips it and gets this badass armor. Lin knows that having gear really makes a difference, and with that, all his stats are improved, and he still has 2 skill points left, and without thinking much, he adds them into fully armed, and bam. MC is at level 3 of fully armed. Aura farming MC is happy with this upgrade. Now he can save some time when running dungeons, and now with a smile, MC is about to level up the ketchup slime. And just like that demon slime is now level 9, MC is about to put 100 life points for the slime, but he is shocked to see that he can still advance. MC start going batshit crazy. And with his mantis style, he starts inputting points. Lin wonders if he'll get a new skill with this, but there's no description at all. So MC decides to just advance and find out. So Lin clicks on yes, and sacrifices 600 life points. And suddenly ketchup slime starts erupting with sriracha. Slime is doing a super saiyan transformation, and Lin coughing from all this aura. Shit is going crazy. MC is completely shocked to see what or who is coming out with these thick assets. Waifus have gathered at the Black Abyss Plaza, and they are wondering where the fuck did Lin go. Lee reminds Sue that she can check Lin's location on the team panel. And yes, Sue can see MC's location, and she wonders what Lin is doing running in the forest. Waifus are ready to look for Lin, so the ladies walk into the forest. MC is waiting for the slime to finish transforming. Lin has no idea what's going on. Ketchup slime transformed into this thick, lowly slime, and Lin is getting horny seeing those ass cheeks. MC wonders why the fuck is this ketchup lowly not wearing any clothes. Lowly slime notices MC, and it starts jumping towards the confused and scared MC. MC is like, "What do you think you're doing?" Naked ketchup lowly jumps up and slams into MC, but naked. MC is blushing from this naked lowly on top of him. Lowly is very confused to see this blushing MC. Lin now grabs this sexy lowly and moves her to the side, because he refuses to get an erection to a summoned creature. LOL. So he quickly grabs a shirt from the online store and gives it to the naked lowly. Slime doesn't know what to do with the shirt, so she eventually starts absorbing it, and so the shirt is now floating inside her. MC now tells the slime that she needs to wear the shirt. MC takes out another t-shirt and tells the lowly to raise her arms. MC now puts the shirt on her and wonders if he's an accidental dad now. MC is impressed to see that this slime can use professional gear, so he wonders if it's because the slime is humanoid. Now MC wants to check the stats of this new demon slime basic. And yes, everything has improved, with 2 new skill, Demon's Embrace and Acid Rain. Acid Rain is probably an AoE attack and Demon's Embrace being a single target. Lin realizes that these new skills seem pretty strong, and he really wants to try them. Sue wonders WTF is Lin doing so deep in the forest. Waifus are near. Sue tells Lee that they are getting close, and finally Sue finds him, and she is shocked to see MC with the slime lowly. Lee is exhausted from carrying her heavy boobs, and even she is shocked to see MC with this lowly. Sue now shouts and asks WTF is Lin doing. MC all scared asks what are they doing there. Sue is pissed and asks if they are disturbing his good deeds. Hearing this, MC straight up loses his color. Sue calls him a pervert and beats the shit out of MC. How was she supposed to know that this lowly was the advanced slime? It's all his fault for not explaining. Chibi MC is crying because they didn't give him a chance to explain. MC now sends back the lowly slime and asks why are they here. Sue informs him that the meeting time was up and they can't enter the Black Abyss without him. And yes, because MC was resting here, he forgot about the time. System now asks if they want to enter the Abyss again. Now that everyone is here, they are ready to enter again. And so with a flash of light they enter, scene shifts, and we see a lot of headless rabbits. It's those Murong bastards. Busta's sister states that they have cleared everything, but there's still no sign of it. Yu looks at his purple bloody sword. He knows that someone beat them to some item, I guess. And Yu is pissed that someone else got it. Group member asks what should they do now. They are ready to buy this item for any price. Monk guy smacks the hair guy for suggesting that they buy the item. And that item is a 1,000-year mythical beast. And plus they are on a secret mission so they can't announce it to the world. Mage guy wonders if it was snatched by some other guild. Sister tells them to shut up. Busta Blonde calls everyone an idiot and states that some rogue team must have taken it. Now we are told that these Rouges are an unaffiliated team of guild-less players. Big Melons now states that no other guild had the fragments, so they couldn't have known that the unicorn had awakened. Sister can't believe that someone already took down the unicorn. Yu agrees that the Abyss is showing signs of instability, and the beast probably awakened earlier than expected. Aside from this Murong guild, no other guild could have known ahead of time. Now that the mythical beast is dead and the Abyss is acting up, the difficulty level of this dungeon is about to spike, but they have no idea who did it. Busta's sister suggests that they should kill all the other teams who came out and take it from them. She really wants to kill MC, but Yu reminds her that they don't slaughter innocents, and besides, if someone defeated the unicorn, they won't be weak. Yu wonders if it really could be Lin, but sister wants to kill Lin. Yu is like, enough. They are going to report to HQ and then decide what to do. And he tells the Busta sister to just return to the guild. And just as they leave, our team enters the freezing abyss. Lee activates the heat spell, and they are ready to clear this dungeon quicker than before. Lin is getting annoyed of this princess. They are entering the dark forest. Sue remembers this is where the first corrupted demon spawns. So she wants to warm up by beating this beast. And yes, a beast is lurking in the shadows. Sensing the danger, this waifu quickly enters her Sulong form. Beasts are about to taste the claws of a cat lady. Multiple wolf beasts jump out to attack. Lee is shocked to see 5 dire wolves. Lin quickly realizes that the monsters have doubled in numbers at the first spawn point. Waifu and wolves are charging at each other. Sue doesn't give a fuck. She's going to take them down in one hit. Sue now calls out to Lee to start the buff. And Lee starts singing and looking absolutely stunning while singing. Sue gets the buff and starts slicing these dire wolves. This is too easy for her. She's not letting a single wolf escape. MC is shocked to see that waifu is doing 400 damage in a single strike. Cat waifu doesn't care how many there are. She'll take them down one by one. Lin is more concerned about the number of dire wolves in this area. Sue tells MC to stop daydreaming and catch up. MC knows that once they reach the next spawn point, truth will be revealed. Next chapter starts with Lin realizing that something's not right in this place. Sue tells Lee to keep buffing her, and she'll clear this quickly. But MC tells them to wait. Suddenly the ground starts shaking. Sue tells everyone to calm down. Something starts emerging from the snow, and out comes this undead titan, and more wolves come out as well. MC can't believe they were hiding in the snow. It's a trap, and another giant undead appears. Our Busta waifus are scared on seeing so many monsters. Lin notices that these monsters are not aimlessly attacking, so MC wonders if these monsters evolved to have intelligence. But then suddenly the giants attack, and the slam sends the waifus back. MC starts aura farming and tells the ladies to quickly get on their feet. MC starts going Ultra Instinct. In front of this undead giant, wolves charge at MC. Waifus are scared, they think it might be over. Wolves are about to bite. But Lin smiles and summons the new and advanced demon slime. All this aura starts erupting from the abyss gate. Players outside have no idea WTF is happening. The whole area is shaking. Abyss entrance gate is erupting, and suddenly a bunch of skeletons and nearly dead players are thrown out. Players outside are getting scared on seeing all this. Nearly dead guy now tells us that the abyss is rioting. Guards outside can't believe this. They have no idea why the abyss is rioting. Now they get the notification that this player is dead and he will be sent to the Hall of the Dead. Guards don't know why is this happening, but all the players who are coming out are dying. Now even more skeletons are emerging from the gate, and players are losing their shit on seeing all these skulls. And so everyone outside gets a notification that the abyss difficulty has raised to nightmare. No player can challenge this, and so they are going to report it to the mayor. Guards start shouting on the walkie-talkie. Scene shifts to Lin still aura farming, and finally he summons the demon slime. Wolf is about to bite Lin's head off, but the slime quickly slices the wolf. Giant undeads are scared to see this acid rain coming at them. Next chapter starts with giants noticing acid falling beside them. Giants are scared to see that all the wolves are nearly dead. Slime Loli now jumps up and hugs MC, giving us this awesome panel. Waifus are shocked to see how strong Lin has become. Lin tells them to stay back. Waifus now run to hide and wish MC good luck. Sue is wondering if Lin will be able to handle all these stronger monsters. Lee is cheering him on. MC is facing all these monsters with his lowly slime, and he taunts the monsters to come at him, and he'll beat the shit out of them. Giants and the wolf roar and get ready to attack. All the monsters are charging at MC, so he orders the lowly slime to get them. And so the slime slithers up using her hair and smack the shit out of this dire wolf king. Waifus are watching Lin get surrounded. Sue knows that this wolf king is stronger, so he might be difficult to defeat. Lin notices more wolves are about to attack them, so he orders the slime to defend. Slime starts spinning her slimy hair. Wolves now bite this huge slimy tentacle. Waifus get scared on seeing this. But wait, slime is not getting any damage. It's the wolves who are getting hit with critical damage. Waifus realize that slime has corrosive attributes which are hurting the Wolf Kings. Wolf King now lets go for a bit, and then bites down even harder, scaring the waifus. Both Wolf Kings are going crazy, and they are tearing apart the slime tentacles. Waifus are getting worried because Lin's defense is getting ripped. Sue tells Lee to continue to heal her. Now the giants start charging to attack MC and Slime. Lee is still healing Sue, and Sue warns MC that the giants are coming, and the wolves are eating away at the slime's HP. MC realizes that the giants are cooperating. This means they have intelligence. Giants are about to swing. Lee screams to watch out. Sue quickly pulls Lee back and stops her from screaming. Lee is worried about MC. Sue tells her that she'll think of something. All four boobs are worried and wondering what to do. Sue now pulls out a potion bottle from her boobs and wonders if this is the only thing she can use now. This item is Unrefined Vitality Elixir. It is a power-up, but after the 1-minute marker, user takes double damage. But waifu has no choice, so she's ready to drink it. Alright, see you all in the next one.